So this is what I was shown. One of the popular news channels we have here in the world, we have BBC, DWTV, Al Jazeera, and the rest, and a couple of others. One of these popular news channels received a video from one of their sources somewhere in the Bay of Bengal. You can search Google Maps for where the Bay of Bengal is. Now in this vision I saw a map. I saw a world map, and then a finger tapped on the map and it zoomed into the Bay of Bengal. And what I realized that the country where this video was coming from, their writings looks like a stringing O's together. Their writing looks like that. And this country can be located in the Bay of Bengal. When you zoom into the Bay of Bengal, you find some nations there whose writings look that way. I think Myanmar and a second country, I think somewhere the south of India. Their language looks like a number of O's that have been joined together. That's how their language looks like. The name of the country I was not shown, but I was shown how their writing looks like. It looks like a number of O's put together and some standing things. So this news channel, the news channel that received this video was DWTV. DWTV received a video from one of their people who give them information and share with them videos and stuff and information from the Bay of Bengal. And this was a video of what was going on in that country. And it was total chaos. It was an outbreak of a disease. It was total chaos in that nation. People were running all over, helter-skelter. There was total chaos. Nothing was in place. Everybody was running helter-skelter, going up and down. Everything, the whole place was messed up. Now, the nation was going to go into lockdown. This nation was going to go into lockdown because the scene I saw, the whole place is messy. Now, one of the things I got was that this lockdown was going to be for 2 months. And then the next thing that also came to me as I was there in this country and looking at all the things that were going on, people running about, cars, motorbikes, everything all over the place, was that the cities, from what I was looking at, the cities were not even safe. So if people have to be safe, they have to move into rural areas. They have to move from city capitals. They had to move from city capitals or major cities, where there are a lot of people, a lot of crowded people. The people had to move away from city capitals because the chaos I saw in this country, I was scared myself. I didn't even feel safe. But I was watching what was going on from a spirit, and this is something that's going to happen. So this is also a warning to other people, other nations, and all of that. Staying in cities will not be safe. If you have what it takes to move away from city capitals into rural areas, hometowns, villages, do that. City capitals are not going to be safe. This outbreak, what I saw, so much fear, so much chaos, is something else. So much fear in the atmosphere, and people didn't know what to do, whether to go left, to go right. They didn't know what they were doing. They didn't know whether to go and buy stuff or whether to run home. But this won't happen in the Bay of Bengal. And the language I saw It's two countries that have language. I've seen Myanmar having that language. Another country, the south of India. The south of India. So, whatever this is, I was not given the name of this outbreak. I was not given the name of the disease. I was not given the name of this outbreak, but this thing is serious. The level of chaos I saw in there was the level of chaos you see when you watch to the, if you have watched, what do we call it? Is it Apocalypse? You see those movies that have that, if you watch any of those movies that when a human being bites another human being, if one human being bites another human being, that human being they bite also transforms. That was a level of chaos, mayhem, the destruction and the fear in the atmosphere. That was the level of fear I saw in this vision. If you watch, is it something? Zombie apocalypse. If you watch any of the zombie apocalypse movies, that was a level of fear, chaos, everybody running all over the place. The whole place was messed up, disorganized. If you watch any of the zombie apocalypse videos, you see the level of fear when the outbreak happens. That level of fear, chaos, people running all over, everything is messed up. People cannot find their relatives. You are running all over the place. There's people looking for people, and that level of panic in zombie apocalypse. This is what I saw in this nation, which is in the Bay of Bengal. And the news channel was DWTV. It was DWTV that received this video from this place. And in the vision, I picked that it was going to be for 2 months, and that even the major cities will not be safe. Major cities, when you go in a country like the United States, when you mention any state, they are the capitals of the state, it won't be safe. Where people are going to be safe are rural areas, moving away from city centers, moving away from overcrowded places, distancing yourself from overcrowded places. This is serious. So this is what God shared with me, and He has even prompted me to share it several times. So I'm coming here, sharing it with you here. You have this information, share with your friends, share with your family, share with your loved ones. There's a reason why God still uses His prophets to warn the people and come up with some of this important information to prepare you, to get you ready so that when it happens, it doesn't take you by surprise. I've already come here to tell people to prepare, get what you need, get your toiletries, get all that stuff you need. I've come here, people think I'm just joking. I'm not. Thank you once again. There's still Christ without borders.